Very well. Post. NAWCTSD at ease. Good morning, teammates. Welcome to Virtual Colors. And that's right, Virtual Colors. It's HPCon Charlie. So out of an abundance of caution and because of the safety of the workforce, we've decided to shift to Virtual Colors while we're in HPCon Charlie. We're going to do that on the third Thursday of every month. And the reason we're doing that is so we can still come out here and honor our nation by raising the flag and salute those who have served before us and do a Medal of Honor reading. With that, I want to hand it over to Lieutenant Reynolds for the Medal of Honor reading. Lieutenant, it's all yours.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Skipper. I'm Lieutenant Steve Reynolds, and today I chose a fellow University of Tennessee volunteer for our Medal of Honor reading. And without further ado, we'll get into it. David Robert Ray was born on February 14th, 1945 to David and Donnie Ray of McMinnville, Tennessee. He graduated from City High School in McMinnville in 1963. He was a University of Tennessee Alumni Scholarship winner and attended classes at the Knoxville campus from 1963 to 1966. He also received an Associate in Arts degree in 1965 from Cumberland University in Lebanon, Tennessee. Ray enlisted in the U.S. Navy in Nashville, Tennessee on March 28, 1966, and reported to Recruit Training Command, Naval Training Center, San Diego, California. Afterwards, he attended the former Naval Hospital Corps School in San Diego and became a hospital corpsman and was promoted to hospitalman on June 20th. His first assignment as a corpsman was aboard the USS Haven, where he was promoted to HM2 on April 16th, 1967. In December, following his tour on the hospital ship, he was assigned to the former U.S. Naval Hospital in Long Beach, California, where he was promoted to HM2. In May 1968, Ray requested a tour of duty with the Fleet Marine Force and was sent to Field Medical Service School, Camp Pendleton, California, to become a Fleet Marine Force corpsman upon successful completion of the course. On July 12th, he was sent to and arrived in South Vietnam and was assigned to Battery D, 2nd Battalion, 11th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division, located at An Hoa, South Vietnam. There have been numerous clinics that have been named in Ray's honor across the Navy and Marine Corps bases, as well as the USS David R. Ray, DD 971, and Bobby Ray Memorial Elementary School in McMinnville, Tennessee. Attention to citation. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty while serving as a HM2 with Battery Delta, 2nd Division Battalion at Phu Loc 6 near An Hoa. During the early morning hours, an estimated battalion-sized enemy force launched a determined assault against the battery's position and succeeded in effecting a penetration of the barbed wire perimeter. The initial burst of enemy fire caused numerous casualties among the Marines who had immediately manned their howitzers during the rocket and mortar attack. Undaunted by the intense hostile fire, HM2 Ray moved from parapet to parapet, rendering emergency medical treatment to the wounded. Although seriously wounded himself while administering first aid to a Marine casualty, he refused medical aid and continued his life-saving efforts. While he was bandaging and attempting to comfort another wounded Marine, HM2 was forced to battle two enemy soldiers who attacked his position, personally killing one and wounding the other. Rapidly losing his strength as a result of his severe wounds, he nonetheless managed to move through the hail of enemy fire to other casualties. Once again, he was faced with the intense fire of oncoming enemy troops, and despite the grave personal danger and insurmountable odds, succeeded in treating the wounded and holding off the enemy until he ran out of ammunition, at which time he sustained fatal wounds. HM2 Ray's final act of heroism was to protect the patient he was treating. He threw himself upon the wounded Marine, thus saving the man's life when an enemy grenade exploded nearby. By his determined and persevering actions, courageous spirit, and selfless devotion to the welfare of his Marine comrades, HM2 Ray served to inspire the men of Battery Delta to heroic efforts in defeating the enemy. His conduct throughout was in keeping with the finest traditions of the U.S. Naval Service.
NAWCTSD, at ease. LT, thank you. Wow, that was impressive. I'm always humbled when I hear those citations, when you think of the brave acts of heroism those young men and women performed as they're awarded the Medal of Honor. It's truly a testament to this great nation and the things they've done to defend it. So we need to remember that each and every time we come out here and throughout the day, and why we're here serving. So it's very important. With that, before we wrap up quarters, I want to talk to you. I want to let you see. You probably hear some noise in the background. We're doing some construction once again to improve the facility so it can be better when you all come back once the COVID numbers come down and we get back to the workplace and that new normal that we've talked about so much. Also, I want to invite you over to Warfighter Park. We're going to hand out a few awards and make some announcements. With that, NAWCTSD 10 hut dismissed. All right, everybody. Welcome to Warfighter Park. We're here to do some awards. This is one of the favorite parts of my job. We get to recognize our people. As I've said, that's the most important part of this organization, and that's you, the people, on this team. So with that, I want to bring David Wilkerson up. David Wilkerson, come on up, please. Hey, David, good morning. XO.
Attention to award. This is to certify that the Secretary of the Navy has awarded the Civilian Service Commendation Medal to David Wilkerson for your superior work as Program Manager for the Live Virtual Constructive for Training Program, NAWCTSD, Orlando, Florida. During this 3-year program, you managed 14 different lines of effort that resulted in major advancements in the effectiveness of LVC distributed mission training for the fleet. Your consistently high level of performance and your dedication to our nation's warfighters reflect great credit upon yourself and upholds the highest traditions of the United States Navy. Signed, DP Covelli, Captain, Commanding Officer.
Thank you. Here you go, David. Got a nice certificate for you. And that's something for you to wear there. The medal's in the frame. Good work on LVC. Without you, the LVC dock wouldn't have got to IOC, Enterprise Network Guard, and the Virtual Tactical Bridge and Bark. That's all good work for the fleet.
Thanks.
Direct and positive impact.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. All right, have a good day.
Benjamin Hove, please come up.
Good morning. How are you? All right. XO.
Attention to award. This is to certify that the Secretary of the Navy has awarded the Civilian Service Achievement Medal to Benjamin Hove for your superior service as the Lead Systems Engineer for the NAWCTSD Division, Orlando, Florida. Your achievement as Project Manager and Lead Engineer for the P-8 training system Increment 3 upgrades have made significant contributions to the continued readiness of the fleet's primary maritime patrol aircraft. Your consistently high level of performance and your dedication to our nation's warfighters reflects great credit upon yourself and upholds the highest traditions of the United States Navy. Signed, DP Covelli, Captain, Commanding Officer.
Thank you, YNC. All right, Benjamin, here you go. Here's your certificate. I got that. All right, congratulations. I know Inc. 3 heard without you, there would not be Inc. 3 in the trainers. The fleet would not be training like they fight. And also, you boxed out of your weight class. As an engineer, you did program management work, and that's pretty impressive. And you got the mission done. You were aligned, and you made it happen. Thank you so much for all you did. I really appreciate that. Congratulations. Thank you.
Rohan.
Rohan, come on up. All righty. Good morning.
Attention to award. This is to certify that the Secretary of the Navy has awarded the Civilian Service Achievement Medal to Rohan Pascal for your superior work as a Business Support Office Administrative Specialist for NAWCTSD, Orlando, Florida. Your ability to manage a broad range of unexpected requirements during COVID-19 restrictions allowed the command to meet its day-to-day operational requirements and continue its uninterrupted support for the fleet. Your consistently high level of performance and dedication to our nation's warfighters reflects great credit upon yourself and upholds the highest traditions of the United States Navy. Signed, D.P. Covelli, Captain, Commanding Officer.
Thanks, Lancy. Rohan, here you go. There's your certificate. We have that there. Okay. If you want to put your mask in your pocket, you can. Actually, I got it. I'll hold this for you. There you go. Smile for the picture. Awesome. Now, Rohan, thank you. I know a lot of people are going to say you didn't work on a program, you didn't do a project, but you make that possible. So you do have a direct and positive impact on the warfighter. If it was not for the work you did, we would not be able to deliver those products to the fleet. So thank you very much. We really appreciate your efforts there.
Thank you, Captain.
Awesome. Good deal. Here you go. Take that. I don't want you to drop it. And there's that.
Thank you.
There you go. Awesome. Congratulations. All right, everybody. Those are the awards we have for today, and then in a second, we're going to have some announcements. All right, everybody, before we wrap this up, I want to make a couple of announcements. First thing, I want to talk about COVID. As you know, the numbers have been on the rise, and primarily due to the Delta variant. And as of last week, the numbers rose. We used to get better fidelity when we had reporting every day, but right now I only get one data point a week from the Florida Department of Health, and that was last Friday. We'll get another point this Friday, and hopefully things will start to improve. But right now the numbers are still on the rise, both locally and nationally. And local leaders and medical experts are saying the best defense against the virus is to get vaccinated. So I'm going to urge you, please, if you can get vaccinated, do that. If there's any doubt, consult your medical provider. Get their advice. Also, you all know about the SharePoint site for the vaccines. Please go in there. It's anonymous. You can state whether you're vaccinated, unvaccinated, or you just don't want to tell us. At least we get to know your status as an aggregate, and therefore we can make informed, risk-based decisions. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The safety of the workforce is paramount. We're in HPCon Charlie. What does that mean? We've done some things to make the workplace safer. Masks are now required indoors, whether you're immunized or not. We've also have the temperature and screening checks at the door. If you're working here in the Flores complex, please, first thing you should be doing in the morning is going to the bubble and getting screened, getting a slip, and wearing it on your badge. We've also have enhanced cleaning, and we're encouraging folks, if you use a common area, clean up after yourself. That should be part of your day. And finally, building capacity has been limited to 25% occupancy. A lot of people have asked, do I have to come in? And the answer to that is yes, if the mission requires it. So, but that means that mission is different for every team. So I'm going to ask you to please have a conversation with your team lead and your supervisor. Right? They will help you determine what that requirement is so we can accomplish the mission. Also, on a slightly different note, many have noticed that school started last week. There's a lot more buses, cars, and kids around in the morning and the afternoon, whether you're coming to work or doing errands while you're in between teleworking. Keep that in mind. Be careful. We want everyone who leaves their house in the morning to come back at the end of the day. So let's be safe out there and keep that in mind. And finally, I want to end off by, as I always do, by saying thank you. I want to thank the team, each and every one of you, for what you do. Without our team, we would be nothing. It is you that allow us to deliver the products to the fleet. You allow us to let the operators train like they fight. They hone their skills like they would normally using their weapon systems, and then they can operate their weapon systems at the edges of the envelope. It allows them to win in combat, preserve the peace, and to come home safely. And without you, that would not be possible. So I want to thank you for all that you do. And with that, have a great Navy day. Skipper out.